I'm Dave.
I'm Nate.
And we're totally straight for each other. Volume 2. Today we'll be discussing
the World Series, and the fact that the Phillies are in the World Series, and the fact that the Phillies are the National League champions. Woo! Yeah.
I don't have anything other than that. That's why we set up this camera.
Is there something going on in politics or in the world or anything like that?
I don't think there's anything going on in politics right now.
So.
Did football season start?
It might have.
I don't think football season started yet.
Know.
Do the Eagles play yet?
Who?
The Eagles.
Eagles.
Football team.
Football.
Green uniform,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Eagles.
Yeah, did they start?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They
Phillies have been playing though.
The Phillies have been
I've
playing.
noticed that.
Guess what they are?
What are they, Dave?
One half of the World Series.
Word.
So, Victorino, if you're watching this, I love you and your glove.
Shane, I love you, Shane.
If I weren't so straight, I'd be gay for you.
Yeah, he really would. He is.
Who else? Okay, no, props, even though not tonight, Matt Stairs. What?
Matt Stairs, he is my hero.
I'm going to bring pollution
Down to zero.
and the Dodgers down to 0. When was the last time you had a home run?
We don't even need power
before 2
combined.
days ago.
Matt Stairs has all the power in the world.
When was the last time you had a home run before 2 days ago?
July 06, I think it was.
July of 06?
I believe so. I could be wrong. We don't fact
Matt
check
Stairs, you get... I'm going to put a pie graph up here on who we owe this one half of the World Series to. No, we're going to make a special pie graph. Matt Stairs is going to get a slice of that pie graph.
I hope so. He, Lidge, Hamels, who else? Rollins, perhaps? Victorino.
Victorino gets a big slice of the pie. Lidge gets a huge chunk of the freaking pie.
But you know who doesn't get chunks of pies?
Who doesn't get chunks of pies, Nate?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers do not get a chunk of pie.
Dodgers.
That might be on my diagram. Not the Dodgers. They might not get a slice of the pie.
Sadly, So Taguchi also doesn't get pie slices.
No, there might be a separate... Now we'll put up a separate thing. People who don't get credit. What am I, this tall? Why am I...
I don't know. I can't even
What, do you
see
slouch
myself.
more than I do? Maybe I should sit back like this.
Yeah, I am slouching. I can't see myself, so yeah, and I'm slouching. But hey, what we were talking about, pie slices. You know who eats a lot of pie?
Who eats a lot of pie, Nate?
Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez eats a lot of pie. He's pretty quick for a guy who eats so much pie.
This is true.
I like Victorino. They showed him and his microphone after... I don't know when it was, but he was just talking about how amazing Manny was and how he doesn't get how he does it, how he just finds openings all the time.
Easy. It's true.
Because we do have to give props to Manny for being, although he is a prima donna and he's a bit needy,
More than a bit
needy, we have to give him his props as he can slug. The fact is, though, Manny plus those other Dodgers who are sort of not as important.
Wait, there are other Dodgers?
Yeah, they're
Really?
other than Manny.
Oh.
There's Manny and that other guy. No, I can't. Anyway. But we do have to give him props.
So,
Sorta.
Manny, I hate you, but here is your
I
prop.
respect you. Yeah, l'chaim.
L'chaim.
That didn't clink at all.
Yeah, it's... Manny doesn't get a clink.
Clink sound effects added later.
Word. Is there post in this?
What?
Is there actually post in this? Or
What do you mean?
post-production? We actually add sound effects and things.
I don't know. We're going to. We did last time. We had a cool
Speaking of
effect.
sound effects, there's a song from the 70s called Phillies Fever.
Can we find that and put it into this?
Absolutely. It's so amazing. By
We're-
amazing, I mean cheesy and disco. So,
We're going to
yeah.
put it in right now. I'm going to illegally record it using my advanced video software.
We've got Phillies Fever.
Second baseman Dave Cash, shortstop Larry Bowen, third baseman Mike Schmidt, left fielder Greg Luzinski, center fielder Gary Maddox.
Wow. It's surreal. I mean, like, for those of you outside of Philly, you may not understand. It's just, it's surreal. Even Ryan Madison said it hasn't really sunk in yet. That's how I feel, too. It's just like, really? Really? Phillies World Series? I saw the logo. It was like an advertisement for the World Series on Fox. it had the Phillies logo next to World Series and, you know, either the Rays or the Sox.
Yeah, it had
but it was
the
just...
B/TB.
I had to, like, blink and do a double take and make sure I was seeing what I was actually seeing.
I know.
Phillies logo next to the World Series. Wow, it's amazing.
Next to tuberculosis, or B.
I get it.
Oh, sorry. It is surreal. I still remember I was, 10 years old, 93. I remember us going to the World Series. I remember 94. I went to the 94 home opener before the strike. I get I get the picture of the whole team with the mini calendar underneath, and I had the 93 one up on my wall, right? And then I got the 94 one. It said really big on it above the team photo, come back for more 94. Then we went on strike. I remember writing, what more? I was all mad. I stopped collecting baseball cards. I stopped collecting baseball cards. Somehow ended up with ones post 94. I just put my collection together. I'm not a dork. But I still watched baseball, but a little spark had left. As a 10-year-old, you get really into it. You know, I used to go to games all the time. I still went to games afterwards, but it wasn't the same. I still remember that. I still remember my joy as a 10-year-old. Now my joy as a 25-year-old. The only thing different from when I was 10, is beer. I can drink beer now.
And the fact that... No, man, that's about it.
That's it. Yo, to beer. That's gonna get a slice in the pie. You're gonna find this out later, but at the time you're gonna be like, why is beer in there?
So beer fueled the 93 team.
It did fuel the 93 team, because they weren't athletes, they were baseball players.
What fueled the 08 team?